Welcome back to the Commonwealth of Totally Human. At the end of the last episode, we were able to start the process of securing our borders as we had just acquired new territories out on the western part of our great empire of Unity. And in the process, we found out that we might be a little bit far behind on the race for victory by 2500. That's right, we are currently in 2262. And on January 1st, 2500, the Zorians, those really rather offensive forerunners, will win the game. They are quite markedly ahead, I should say. We are currently in 8th, that's right. And we are even behind the blessed human state, that shall not stand. We are behind the Galactic Daybucks Alliance, that shall not stand. Because after all, they took so much from this peaceful military autocracy. And I think it is time to go and claim it back. So the very first step that we've taken here is to actually hire a brand new leader in the form of Twibbles the Troll. You're probably wondering, why do you need another commander? If you've expanded your capacity for leadership, why start with a military commander? Well, I gotta say that I wasn't really sure how we should handle ourselves after the horrible passing of Arjun the Arthropod. It seems like the rest of the galaxy was sort of bullying our very peaceful military autocracy. So I left Twibbles the Troll to kind of take an assessment of what we're doing right now, and then kind of give me a report back as to what it is that our next steps should be. I'm actually very pleased that they've actually gone through and done an entire overhaul, and I have a feeling that this might be the beginning of a villain story for our tiny little anteaters. So already over in our great capital, they named it the Little People. I didn't quite understand what they were getting on about because it used to be called Unity and it was in Deneb, but I kind of just let them be Powell the Principals looking over our great capital, and it's called the Little People. If we look at the shipyard there, they called it Heart of Little People. Okay, I mean, that kind of makes sense. It's at the center of our great empire. And then after that, Twibbles went over and went to Derbiture the Pure and changed it to Never Give Up. I mean, I like the sentiment, but I wasn't sure where they were going with that. They then went to Eccio Auditori and changed the name to the Underdog Anteaters. Okay, so I'm kind of sensing a little bit of a trend. They left Bling Bling the Beautiful alone because after all, I mean, that's exactly what it is in Jianfar. It's a bunch of luxury goods and things like that. And not too much else has changed out here. Passion Fruit, Prairie Station, all of that. But then I started to notice, well, they're a military commander and they're currently in charge of our fleets. What did they do out there? Well, they renamed our Strike Force Vengeance. All right, cool. They renamed this Strike Force No Bullies. All right, I see where this is going. They had the patrolling strike force out here to stop piracy on our luxury line out here for trade, to the human hammers, I'm guessing like hammering the little nails. And then this was the really sus part. Our biggest, most powerful strike force, poised to attack the Daybacks Alliance down here, was renamed Human Justice. It used to be the Human Fan Club. So I kind of took a little bit closer look here. You can see Twibbles the Troll is here preening and cleaning himself. And then I noticed that maybe upon further inspection, there was something that they may have done that might provide us with a little bit of insight into their current mindset and trajectory. I was looking at the names and I noticed they kind of renamed every single ship here. So if we go over it together, it now says Corvette CNS Bullies thought they could hurt little anteaters, but they could not kill who we are. Bullies may destroy our cities, but anteaters never die, without at least poking the proverbial silly bullies who have shorter, uglier noses than we do. If you could, would you kindly DIAF? Die in a ferociously frozen freezer. Ooh, that's a good one. CNS Lawler Skates. Also, we will always remain cuter than you. Well, that I will agree with. I 100% agree with it. Honestly, I feel like we've put our entire empire in the little paws of the best anteater that we possibly could. I think Twibbles the Troll is kind of our savior, and it seems like now we have to actually kind of be in line with the factions out here, the Martial Supremacy Alliance, the Human Primacy. Oh, it should be Human. Can we change that? I mean, come on, guys. I mean, seriously, you're getting this all wrong. It should really be the Human Primacy Party. There we go. That's what we're talking about. So the Human Primacy Party, you can already see that they're approving of what we're doing. We basically should take it all the way. That means that we should probably start by destroying and wiping out the Daybax Alliance. Nobody gets away with it. And even if they take down the Anteaters, it seems like Twibble the Troll, they're not going to take crap from anybody. So I kind of like this guy. I think we'll just kind of let him take over and maybe see where it goes. That seems like a good idea. So let's go ahead and just sort of channel our Twibbles. It seems like we've got the archaeological site event pending right here. We've finished. Oh, are we finished? Almost done. We have uncovered a cache of records that offer clues as to the fate of the Krasura. Commanding their navy's flagship was a legendary admirable. Admirable admiral. A great hero of their people. Before the alien menace could achieve a final victory, he and his crew were sent on a last daring mission. In a bid to outflank the enemy, they entered an untested gateway. The ship and its crew were never heard from again. What happened remains a mystery. Is it possible that this ship is still even out there? My God, if it is, we need to add it to our fleet of justice. That's right. Incroyable, incredible. That's really, really cool. So hopefully we'll find a giant ship at the end of it. So right now we've got our Strike Force Vengeance down in the southwest, and we've got a huge fleet up here, but I have a feeling that our little guy just kind of wants to throw caution to the wind and just absolutely strike true at the Daybax Alliance. After all, if we think about it, it's kind of a genius move, because in the Blessed Human State, they're currently rivals here, right? And then on top of that, we've got the Galactic Athalan Directorate and the Daybax Alliance, who are allied with each other, but I mean, the GAD isn't going to be able to attack us, and if we attack the Daybax Alliance, they got to go through the Blessed Human State, but they're already at war. So it's almost like if we strike out here, the bullies have kind of backed themselves into a corner. Even if the little anteaters should die or perish, at least they'll go out in a giant blaze of glory and let space bullies out there know that anteaters are not to be trifled with. All right, Twibbles, what are you gonna do? We're gonna kick their butts. All right, thank you so much. I agree. Okay, well, I admire the fire that you bring. Thank you. Okay, great. Well, now that we're doing it, we're just going to completely leave this open. Maybe have our patrol fleet just ready to respond and just tie things up. I don't think it'll be sufficient, but we'll kind of have to see how that goes. Strike Force Groot up here. Resolution has been passed. The Senate has voted on and passed the resolution Pan-Galactic Recycling Initiatives. Excellent. I will take that. One of the few times that we agree with our, I guess, rivals out there. So it looks like Bao Bao the Dumpling, unfortunately, does not have a ship to command. Not too sure. Maybe they can look over Bling Bling the Beautiful, actually. I don't know if we can do that. I never tried that, to have a governing spot with Bao Bao the Dumpling. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, research speed as counselor. Ooh, I'm so tempted. Tell you what, for government, head of research is Hayden the Hospitable. Head of research, Empire effects per skill level, research speed plus 2%. Well, I guess he's a higher skill level. If we were to change to Bao Bao the Dumpling, they've only got a skill level of 1, but I mean, it's not too far off. And if we actually choose this here, now it kicks in. We get a research speed plus 5% and chance for military theory research options plus 25%. So that seems really, really nice. So already loving it. Anyone else idle, speak up or forever hold your little nose piece. Awesome. Great. And Hut the little Jabba's already just rearing to go. We're maxed out on our influence, which we can use for espionage, which is excellent. We should probably double check to make sure that we're conducting very hostile espionage activities in the Daybax Alliance out here. These purifiers, look at them. Gosh, they're so rude. This is what you get for being rude. Even if you win, you can't defeat the hearts of the little people. That's right. Because after all, as Gavroche once said, in Les Miserables. He said, "'Cause little people know and little people fight." Yeah, that's all I remember right now. But let's continue. Here we go. So we're moving this giant ball fleet down there, and we're gonna split and come in with vengeance and justice. That's right. Vengeance and justice are heading down south, down below the belt, and they're not about to stop for any bully. So let's speed this up actually a little bit more. We're going.
Debris analyzed.
Excellent. Crystal infused plating, extra progress, society research, engineering research. That's excellent, excellent, excellent. Are there any other research projects that we can take on? We look at the situation log out here. We've got Cybrex, but honestly, it's not within our borders. But guess what? Soon it will be. Or at least a piece of it will. Drain on resources. We've seen this before. It's about gather information, issue reprimands, dispose of the operatives, or this could give us an interesting edge. Enterprising spying network. Well, that's not true, so we can't do it. Infiltration level changes by -10. Sure, that's fine. I mean, it's just sort of tertiary involvement. It's not super critical. And we got a new proposal out here, but honestly, they're so far down on the priority list, I'm not even going to look at it because we've got more important things to focus on right now. Something has happened in one of the espionage operations we're currently running. They completed it. That's awesome. With a blessed human state, we shall just continue to dump as much influence into it as possible over and over and over. So gather information, do it up, launch. There we go. So I'll continue on fastest speed. It looks like we can actually build out more things here. We're working on our planetary capital. We can also build a new thing. We're looking at minerals. We need mineral production. So we'll do mineral purification plants right there. And just in case, let's go ahead and actually... Oh, no, we can't build there yet. All right, that's fine. But we can with the agricultural. No, we can't. We'll hold there. And then the underdog anteater world, formerly Echo Auditore, can now build some things as well. So energy, I think there was a grid. There we go, build an energy grid. And then we're low on, well, actually low on food. I guess hydroponic farms. And let's go. There it is. Never give up. Could probably keep clearing planetary capital. And then after that, we can actually build. Can we build some more? No. We have enough minerals, but I think we've got blockers. And we can't clear them just yet, but that's okay. That's fine. We'll move on from there. One thing that we could do while we're migrating this giant human justice fleet is actually to build up our sister fleet for Strike Force No Bullies and Strike Force Vengeance. I feel like we'll just merge these all into Strike Force Vengeance. That's awesome. There we go. So that's great. Let's take a look at reinforcement, right? So we'll go Fleet Manager, Strike Force Vengeance. We'll clear out the No Bullies here. And we're getting ready for war. We'll reinforce as best we can and just start building that up. Excellent. So full speed, full speed. Totally human in. Reinforcements in transit. Espionage, they completed against the Daybax Alliance. Excellent. Keep it rolling, little people. I believe in you. We all believe in the anteaters, yeah? So gather the information, just keep going. We are very one-track minded. If we want to get back on the victory board and at least go out with a bang before 2500, we better get started now. So we got 362. We should probably actually go to the market, and we're going to go in and keep buying more alloys. We can just keep cramming it out. I don't care about this, because if we get into combat, little anteaters will die. And it's very possible that we'll just want to keep attacking anyway, right? Because it's they who gives in last that will win the day. There we go. So we're getting all the alloys. We're getting on over to our management screen, and we're just going to reinforce the heck out of it. There we go. I wonder if that silly Daybax Alliance is going to see this coming. The massive posturing on their borders here. Okay, so what do we got? Espionage. A group of auxiliary operatives in the blessed human state has begun shying away from their assigned tasks, citing a lack of confidence in their overall purpose. Spy Master Katya Ivanova would typically handle such matters without bringing them to our attention, but even without them knowing any details, these operatives seem unusually well informed. Okay, we know this one. Last time it didn't work out well when we took a gamble. This time we're going to take a gamble and we'll see. It's best 2 out of 3, right? So let's keep it rolling, because we've actually succeeded and we failed at that 1-1. So let's see where it rolls. Panicked operative, so we failed at it. That's fine. Senate is now in session. Everyone's going for the galactic market. I mean, there's no reason not to.
Complete.
Even I'm cool with that. We've completed the research of a starhold, and just in time. Let's go ahead and see what else we can do. Auto cannons, corvette, build cost, frigate, build cost. Honestly, crystal infused plating, minerals from miners. Do we need that? Large caliber ballistic weapons that fire cased explosive shells. The main advantage of these cannons is their very high rate of fire. Well, let's see, build speed, build cost. I mean, useful for replenishing things, but by infusing armor plating with crystalline matter, we were able to further increase the durability of our ship's protective hulls. I'm going to go with that one because we already have partial progress to it, and it's still 6,000 away from completion, very much like the progress for some of the other technologies there. So might as well get the big, giant permanent one, right? And we got a new charter of workers' rights. Eventually we'll get into a place. I think buzzword standardization is on the list. We've abstained thus far. Currently, a lot of people are supporting it, and it is diplomatic weight from economy, trade value, bureaucrat upkeep's increased. I mean, no point in opposing it. That's already going to go through. Let's hold. There we go. So now we have a good set of fleets here. About 10,000 military power. That's about what we can muster. Looks like we can kind of get an upgrade here to a planetary capital. Let's go ahead and do it. We've got a free slot, and we are low on minerals. We're low on... I think we could do the autochthon. I can never pronounce this one. It's the Autochthon Monument, I think. Is that right? Autochthon Monument. Well, I don't know how that goes. Let's do the... Have we done more minerals? Commercial zones, hydroponic farms for food, luxury mineral purification planets. That sounds fine. This is out in Never Give Up. We can also build a last building right here, and we might as well do the minerals as well because we are low there as well. Or resource silos. Does that help our influence? You know what? Oh, and I forgot about the research labs. You know what? Forget it. We're just going in on the research labs. We need to make some progress there. That would be great if we can actually get ahead in our technology, right? So it looks like we finished another thing. Fleet support, naval capacity plus 25, and we are no longer at our capacity. That is awesome for our upkeep. So we can now choose edict fund more naval capacity or clearing tile blockers. Ooh, that's rough. I feel like let's do the clearing tile blockers. Not only is it short and sweet, but it'll help us to support this effort, right? We currently have upgrades available because I think we're going to start with the newest backstreet arthropods down here. Upgrade to a starhold. We can also do it somewhere else, I guess. Not as much as well, yeah, maybe Tiramore. Maybe Tiramore. So we can go ahead and upgrade that to a starhold, and then we'll come on back. So let's go. So our fleet's here. Tell you what, let's go ahead and start kind of talking to the Daybax Alliance and see how this is going to go. So there they are. Let's open diplomatic channels, please. Improve relations? No, we don't want to do that. Manage our spy network? We already know that we're in there. Harm our relations? I don't really know I'd want to piss them off. Maybe if we get them to fight us first, then that doesn't look as bad for us. We can declare war, we can make claims. I think we should totally make some claims. That's a good use of our influence, right? So we shall start with Krennis, where Arjun the arthropod was so horribly attacked. I don't know what adding extra claims does, but you know what? It uses more influence. That seems pretty good. We're going to say you're really going to give us Krennis. I don't know if I want to take the systems that are a border too. So Hidamar and Idria. As much as I want it, I think I'm going to take it last. So I'm going to leave that be. Currently claimed by Blessed Human State. I mean, that's totally fine. Krennis is sort of sealing things off. We can say that we want Zarkon as well. Oops. Hello. Close that. Oh, nope. We're going claims. Zarkon. Apparently the Blessed Human State wants all of this. We're going to claim Pokran. We're going to claim Tiastador. We're going to claim Bellatrix. We're going to claim Afkashan. I mean, all of this is basically saying, you know what? We're claiming your entire empire, and the only way that you'll appease anteaters around is if you're all gone, right? So claims, there we go. We just made some claims. Hopefully you'll be okay with that claim, little guy. Fanatical purifier military junta. All right, let's see. And then on top of that, I think we should probably open with some kind words. Even for a loathsome Xenos. Oh, okay, that's not bad. I think they'll probably, this is probably in the language that they'll best understand. Even for a loathsome Xenos, your species is particularly vile, you tiny bug, which is very similar to an arthropod. There we go. Oh, you've done it now. This time you've really done it. Oh, we have? My gosh. I think we might have had a little bit of a jam in our miscommunication or something. I believe we are still upgrading. I kind of want to get this thing upgraded first. So how are we doing in Tazri? Here it is. So it's going to take a little bit. Defense-wise, we've got the old school glass cannons, but the moment we get the Starhold, it's going to expand even farther. What is this? Cuvarians? All right, that's fine. You guys are cool. We appreciate you visiting the edges of your known space, right? So off we go. And we want, let's see, newest backstreet arthropods at 50%. Got the champion of the people trait. That's what we're talking about. And cold fusion reactors are now ours for more power. We've got plasma throwers, weapons that eject destructive balls of high energy plasma at targets, gravitic sensors, a listening post, dedicated operators tasked with analyzing hyperlane reverberations, functionally extending the range of the starbase's sensors. That's very cool. Improved deflectors. We got a lot of guys, a lot of our creations with deflectors. And then to identify the existence of points in space where a ship expends less energy to breach their way into a hyperlane, this will lead to a new generation of hyperdrives. Maybe it like cuts down on the time or something like that. I'm not too sure what this does, but system modifier, automatic resettlement to other colonies is enabled for unemployed slaves and non-sapient robots in the system. Let's go with the better deflectors right now. It seems most pertinent to our Twibbles the Trolls current directives. Yeah. So almost there on the stronghold. That's going to be the ticket. That's going to be the go signal. We're going over to the newest backstreet arthropods, and now shipyards, not so much. Trade hub, not so much. Gun batteries and torpedo batteries, absolutely. So let's go gun battery. We'll go torpedo battery for the buildings. Hydroponics bay, disruption, communication jammer, target uplink, or resource silos. I think target uplink computer. Did we do that twice? No, we got crew quarters out there. And then, of course, we just finished up. Haha, this is ours now. We've got just more and more. Let's do double torpedo battery. And then we're going to grab ourselves the communications jammer. There we go. Just buy us a little more time, right? And then last but not least, I think with a Starhold, we should be able to expand. Ooh, we're going to upgrade all of our defenses. That sounds great. It's 6 out of 9 at the moment, but we're low on the alloys, and then we're going to get an upgrade there as well. We finish these 2 Starholds. Now we can kind of double check our contacts, because I think this is the time. So Dayback's Alliance, hello. I think we got off to the wrong foot. I think overall we should probably should we open our borders? No, that seems like maybe we trust you a little too much. So let's go with, we already made claims. Well, let's insult you again. Your sickening species is definite proof that the universe has a sense of humor, Daybacks. There we go. Great. Can we insult? Oh, we just insult them. Impertinent scum, you'll come to regret this. Okay, cool. Let's declare war. We are conquer or claim. Declare a war goal. War is waged to seize claimed enemy systems. Using this war goal to take claims generates 25% less threat. Do we want to subjugate them? No, absolutely not. They shouldn't exist. Conquer, claim, go. We have declared war. For each human life that ends, for each cub that perishes before its birth, every star in the galaxy shines a little bit brighter. Well, I'm glad that the galaxy is shining brighter for you. Hopefully it will be brighter because of heavy flamers and lots of them coming to your doorstep. So here we go. All right, little guys, Ahmed Twibbles, get your Pantera on. We just got to wait for the go signal. Go. There it is. All right, we're moving. Little guys are heading on in 31. So we're going to go ahead and get into, we've got aggressive stances. Let's go ahead and see how we're doing in Cranies.
Hostile station engaged.
So normal speed there. 10,000 military might just swarming every last sector of Crenice. We'll close that down. So I should probably... Good thing that we've got Ignorance is Bliss out here, ready to kind of pick up any sort of debris. So we've now taken Crenice. We're going to take Vengeance right here. And we're going to run Vengeance all the way to Pokran. And then we're going to go ahead and take... we're going to take Justice, and they're going to run it all the way to Zarkon right there. There we go. So off. So they're moving. They'll move through each system, just tear them down. Aha. So they've got a reactionary fleet of 4150. We'll tell you what, we should probably converge. We're going to divert, and we're going to head on over to Salieto. Hang tight. Looks like we engaged and knocked out these systems. They are now ours. So you are to hold. And we're going to head on over to assist. You have enough firepower. If we can wipe out their main fleet, that'll be excellent. So there's the engagement. Come on, little guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. So we lost about 200 military might. We crushed one of their main fleets, and now we're on the clock. So we can push this advantage. We can either sweep farther left. I don't think that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave Bintu completely open, and we're just going to charge right through, just slam it into the heart of them. Bellatrix, Kashan, whatever. We're going to take it for the little anteater people. That's what we're doing. We're going to immediately sweep in, start researching the debris so we can take their technology as well. Very Mongolian, very big and bombastic, right in their face. Little nerds everywhere are crying out in pain, and we are here to try to answer their call. There are no bullies allowed in our empire.
Station engaged.
All right, we have just crushed some more non-guys. Commander capacity +1. Do it. We need more commanders out here. We've got fleet combat. Crushed. System down. Beautiful. So that's a clear. I wonder how they're feeling right now. I wonder how they're feeling about hurting little tiny peeps. Probably not so great. Hostile fleets. They've got... I don't know even what that is. It's just their science vessel and a transport fleet. Well, the transport fleet's going to be particularly juicy because it's mostly just, I believe, soldiers with no way of defending themselves against gigantic fleets of anteaters. Is that right? Off we go. It's a good thing that we've got regenerative hull tissue because that will allow us to actually continue to push without too much pause. All right, we've got an engagement here. Birth of the galactic market. Already a happy day. It's a regrettable fact that we have consistently failed to quash the illicit trade with the Xenos. Equally regrettable is the economic benefits of a largely anonymous forum for trade decoupled from international relations cannot be denied. In the coming years, independent traders and government agencies will be looking to establish a quasi-centralized hub for galactic commerce. The economic gains from playing host to such a nexus might well outweigh the burden of harboring alien goods, so we can choose to promote one of our worlds for this purpose. I mean, that sounds awesome. Curious if we go to the market now, is it so different? Maybe there are... The galactic market has not been found. Ah, okay, gotcha. So it will come. We just need to kind of, you know, give it a little bit of time to initialize. And this system is now ours. Excellent. So Pokran has been taken. Nolyan out here. Unsurveyed. Is there anything? Yep. And not anymore. Great. Now it's ours. So clear, clear. And then we can continue to research as we go. Kind of research there. And those come from the ships. Looks like they've got a fleet of 2219. So we're heading on back with Twibbles for justice.
Ships upgraded.
Full speed. The upgrades are coming from Haha. This is ours now in the defensive platforms out there. We have gotten huge boons in our research here. Watch them come back to Crenice. Yeah, they're going to take Crenice. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to continue to push straight down the middle. I'm not seeing a lot of hostile military power out here, so we're going to sweep right through and then have the Zen. It's just absolutely critical that we continue to push. Kuvarians are now coming. Rivalry. Raxthalic Mandate has declared the Daybax Alliance their rival. Oh, good. Then does that make us their allies? Or is that how that works? Hostile fleet pleasant, but present, not pleasant, in their own system, basically. I mean, it's momentarily ours, but they're basically in their own space. Following his recent sensor sweep of the Tiastador system, Commander Ahmed the Amicable has learned how to deploy his units to maximize their sensor range. Very few fleet commanders possess the skill to carry out such complex maneuvers. My god. So that means that on the Ad Astra, he gets plus 5% sublight speed. He gains the Scout trait, ship's hyperlane detection range plus 2 and time spent missing in action minus 10%. Wow. End of the Alliance of Sithra. The Star Nation, formerly known as the Alliance of Sithra, has been destroyed by its enemies. How this will affect the political climate of the galaxy remains to be seen. Well, hopefully we should add the Galactic Daybax Alliance to that notification as well.
Ships upgraded.
All right, so we've got more things upgraded here. So Tazri's kind of our focus. I mean, we could build more defensive platforms. How about 5 more to bring us up to the capacity of 11? That sounds great. And we are still moving as quickly as we are able.
Fleet engaged.
That's fine.
Spaceport under attack.
Hold. Which one? So clear on this. Probably because we are pushing. Yes. We're still pushing up there. The Blessed Human State has declared Galactic Dayback Alliance their rival. Okay, great. Everyone hates them. And they've done the same right back. The Daybax Alliance has declared the Blessed Human State their rival. I figured that they were already rivals. And right now we are...
Spaceport lost.
Yeah, they didn't last very long. They just got consumed by the Anteater Swarm. We did not intend to do this. We didn't want to do this, but now it's kind of inevitable. So here comes 5k right into your half.
Fleet engaged.
Precursor discovery. Intercepted communications from a group of independent prospectors indicate that they recently found something relating to an ancient precursor civilization on Beyond Desert 4. Superstition compelled them to leave the planet alone, so whatever they discovered must still be there. Oh, we should definitely investigate this, my gosh. But that's for another time. The Holy Theocracy has joined the galactic community. Well, good for them. We'll maybe greet them with open arms at some point, yeah? Hostile fleets present, that's fine. This is probably not going to go well for them. 29 strength left. We haven't even lost a point of military power. And that is a wrap. Okay, so we lost 1 Corvette. That's not too bad, considering. All right, let's hold. Right now, we are currently engaged. We attack Swarm. They named their stuff. We attack Swarm. Wow, they even put messages in their ships. All right, I see that they're taking a page from our book. 5.3k. You attacked the Swarm. You're absolutely right, but you fell to the Anteater. I don't know what to tell you, guy. All right, research complete for the blockers. Excellent. We're continuing to clear it. You know what? We've got diplomatic weight in the embassy complex. Fleet command limit plus 20. That'll be nice. Kind of consolidate a little further. And then we've got population growth speed. I want to continue to clear the blockers. So actually now we can work on the blocker there. That's very, very cool. And we can even build more buildings, like maybe some research labs. That'll be excellent. So off we go. Ta-ta for now. The Kuvarians are out with us. I think we're still researching projects. There we go. And we've taken our system back. We're going to go into Krenice. Maybe we do take this down, because if we don't, they're going to continue to create trouble in the West, right? So I guess we kind of have to do it. So we're going to swing through Hidamar and then swing to Idria.
Engaged.
This is out here. Yep, there goes that system. That's a clear. This is probably the... I'm glad we put Twibbles in control of our empire in our time of need, right? They've got the transport fleet. You know what? Let's come on down. Here we go. We'll crush them.
Analyzed.
We should probably just split the fleet, if I'm perfectly honest. Oh, look at this. We're getting an insult. Behold the Dayback's form, glorious and bared for all to admire. I'm looking, I don't see anything. The only thing I see next to you is the word pathetic. It just says pathetic here and a big green thumbs up. Contrast with the paltry humans. Well, we're not human, we're human. I don't know why he can't get it into his skull. cowering under their layers of cloth, knowing that the world does not want to see their sad frames. I mean, believe me, at least we have the self-awareness to know that nobody wants to see little tiny cute little punchy humans. Oh, wait a minute. No, they do. There's probably some type of intergalactic YouTube out there with shorts of many tiny little cute little self-preening anteaters that were formerly peaceful and now are sticking it to the bullies. Okay, well, I mean, that didn't really accomplish anything. I don't know why they spent their time doing that, especially when they're all dying. My gosh, they're very alien to me. It's a strange behavior that they got going on there. Well, fortunately, we've taken Tyastador. We'll probably want maximum effectivity. We don't want to spread out too far. We're going to free the Ruxthalic mandate of their ilk, right? So let's actually kind of fill this out here because this is easier to respond to. We'll go to Bellatrix instead of coming up this way here. And I kind of feel like we should probably split the fleet so we can just clean this out for a moment. Although if I do that, I'm going to hurt this beautiful message, so maybe I won't do it. Maybe I'll split this one, yeah? Yeah, we'll split this one here. Oh, we lost all of our fancy raiders. That's so sad. That is so sad. Well, tell you what, we're going with the split, and we're just going to have an automated strike force. You know, Phoenix actually kind of works. Phoenix works because it's like they're rising from the ashes to crush. It's almost like, you know what? Actually, instead of strike force Phoenix, this is strike force Argent of Christmas Past. Oh, no, we can't do that. Okay, Argent of Xmas Past. There, perfect, great. He's like a ghost. He's not even here, but he's here, if you know what I mean. He'd be very happy. So what do we have? Argent of Christmas Past is heading to Romacus. And we'll actually head over to... Let's actually have them divert, and we'll push on farther. There we go.
Spaceport under attack.
We'll come through. I'm assuming the spaceport is this one, right? Animastes.
Hostile fleet engaged.
It is. Awesome. Well, they keep feeding us more technology, which is kind of them. I'm seeing a hostile fleet here, the Galactic Athalan Directorate. Oh, they're sending through. All right. That's fine. Let's come on back then.
Station engaged.
We'll meet them in mortal justice combat, yeah? So we got extra fleets. They should fall very soon. We'll kind of control it from this level. See, you can already see an incursion in Hidamar, so we're just going to chill here in Cranice, yeah? Let them come to us.
Spaceport under attack.
I'm assuming that's going to happen. That's here in Bellatrix. Okay, great. So we're going to let that play out. See the Kuvarians. Are they going to come to us? The Navy cluster.
Complete.
I'm seeing people come in.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Hold. We're low on consumer goods. Yep, they got nuked. God. I don't know what their game plan is. Technology research. Improved deflectors. Excellent. Chemical plants, UV lasers, disruptors. Let's go with the purples or the disruptors. High energy bolts that weaken and destroy molecular bonds that hold the target's constituent atoms together. Capable of passing through shields and armor to wreak havoc directly on enemy hull and crew. That sounds perfect. That sounds perfect for what we're trying to accomplish here. Just cut past all the crap, get right to the middle. Yeah, no matter how sticky or gooey it is. Well, we should probably join the supporters side. The Ruxthalic mandates out here will just kind of jump on the bandwagon. Which one is this? Buzzword standardization. Oh, did we not vote already? I thought we did. Community, or is it too late? Senate floor. Oh no, we're here already. Okay, that's fine. Let that roll. And they're just gonna sit in Hidamar, are they? I mean, we're not at war with you. I mean, I guess we'll just hold up on Krenis here. We took Bellatrix. We're gonna push further. We're going for Hadibana. This is Strike Force Argent of Christmas Past. Did we not take this yet? Oh, it's still theirs? Okay.
Hostile fleet
oh, you know what? What if they're passive? What if we're unpassive here? So if we take Strike Force Argent of Christmas Past, I want to see their... Oh, interesting. Can I not? Oh, whoops. Double click. Fleet can be repaired. I am human. So human justice pops up. What about this one? There we go. There we go. So they're they're in aggressive stance. Interesting. They just ran right through Furcod. Maybe they picked that up after us. Yeah. So let's just hang tight. I realize that these guys are rampaging through, but it should be fine. If anything, we can push forward with a Ghost of Christmas Past, and then we'll kind of double back. Although that seems like a waste. Actually, you know what? We'll research out here. I, in fact, will split this. I know it's such a pain. We've got corvettes. We've got frigates. I don't know. I would split in this fashion: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're gonna do a little bit of the same. Oops. Corvette. There we go. So we've got 3K, 2K. We'll send a 2K out down south. So Enfield. Enfield's going to take Zarkon. And we'll keep 3K here to defend here against the 2701. We're going to head... I don't want to get all the way up there. Let's just go straight to Beta. We took S-Mike. We're going to go straight to Afghanistan. We will give them no breaks at all. 0 breaks. Come on, little guys. You got this. I don't know why you're here. Aren't you in trouble? Yep, they're in trouble. I don't know what they were hoping to accomplish here. All right, moving.
Spaceport under attack.
Actually, which one? Oh, I'm guessing the one that we're attacking,
Hostile
right?
Station engaged.
That's here. Like, part of me wants to...
Hostile fleet engaged.
Part of me wants to update these things. We could upgrade the fleet, perhaps. So if we actually go over to our ship designer, I think we can do that just fine. So we go ship designer. We've got a lot of horizons, or a lot of undecided corvettes out there. We could change these for the improved deflectors, which will probably take more power. Now we're at +1, and we're going to save it like that. Yeah, there it is. That's the way. That's the way. And then we'll back out. We want the equilibrium, and we're going to do something very similar. Improve deflectors. And we're at -7 now. So actually, now it makes sense to have increased power output of some kind. We've got small nanocomposite armor. We've got regenerative hull tissue or reactor boosters. This is for frigates. So nice to have the regenerative hull tissue. But do we have... Aha! Cold fusion reactors. So in order to compensate, we're getting massive boosts in power, right? Regenerative hull tissue, small nanocomposite armor, ceramo metal. We're going to switch over to ceramo metal. They're going to be a lot more expensive, really. Space torpedoes, nuclear missiles, coil guns. I mean, we're going to save like this. We've got an abundance of power now, right? Actually, with that in mind, for undecided, is there anything else that we need to take advantage of? Blue lasers, coil guns, regenerative hull tissue. Let's go in and get the ceramo metal armor, and we'll save there. Yep. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. So if we click here, if we want to do an upgrade, it's going to cost 363 alloy. That's not a problem at all. They're going to have to pull back to Tazri. Let's do it one at a time. Yeah. So we got a bunch of ships moving, a lot of science vessels, a lot of troops moving around. I think those troops are actually converging together. They've been donated from different systems and trying to come together, but they're unable to do so because all of their efforts are being quashed very, very quickly by tiny, angry anteaters that are just refusing to be stepped on over and over and over, refusing to receive insults without answer. And in fact, they are behaving very much like the Warhammer 40k Imperial Inquisition, axing questions to the face. All right, are we good? All right, come on back. to
Hostile fleet
Krenis.
engaged.
That is out in Beta Caeli. Great. Wipe that out, please. Good job, guys. Good job. Hostile fleet
Spaceport
present.
under attack.
Non-aggression pact invitation. Look at this. United Kuvarian Combine. Those are our winged people with the Galactic Daybacks Alliance. United Kuvarian Combine entered into a non-aggression pact with the Galactic Daybacks Alliance. We shall see if this peace will last. I doubt it will last because we're about to wipe the Daybacks Alliance off the face of the galaxy. So in that sense, yeah, that's a good move. They'll get a lot of good galactic community points. They're very smart. I applaud that. Council agenda available. Oh, nope. It's going to be infinite possibilities. We've got to hold on that. I mean, good for our little pre-FTL group there. So we are still taking Beta Caeli. Beta Caeli's now ours. We could come across, I feel like, so all the major systems is what we're looking for. Chigris. I'm guessing they've got Tibor way out there. I mean, if we just clear the left, then we don't have to worry about that any longer, right? So Bintu is trying to return. Let's head on over, run through Hidamar, and then come on back. We'll just kind of do a little bit of tour of destruction. Science vessels. I mean, we have so much destruction out there to research. Oh, not anomalies. Projects. There we go. All right. Bring it on down.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Like that. There we go. There we go. Just without end. War without end. Come on. You got these little guys.
Spaceport under attack.
Which one? That one? Yeah, I mean, non-issue.
Hostile station engaged. Research complete.
What do we got? Hold. Crystal infused plating has now been completed. Excellent. Plasteel armor. Defense platform hull points plus 10%. We already have some movement here. I want the destroyer. That's the next one that's coming. That's beautiful. Commercial pact invitation. This diplomatic proposal will be automatically declined. The Kuvarians, very nice to see you. Here at United Kuvarian Combine, we consistently deliver more for less. Oh, they're already they're speaking the language of the salespeople. And today, we would like to offer you a deal you simply cannot refuse. A commercial pact. With us. Tell us you can't refuse. Aw, of course I cannot. My gosh, you won me over with your great oratory skills. Form a commercial pact with United Kuvarian Combine. This will increase the value of both Empire trade networks. The deal will grant us 3.7 and them 13.01 energy credits per month. Well, you know what? You're like our kids. We can't say no to you. We just can't say no. Yeah. All right. So we'll crush all that. Beautiful. Love it. Actually, why are we not in on this? Oh, you know what? It's probably because they've got planets and we haven't been taking down the planets with troops. That makes sense.
Incoming transmission.
Hold. We have reached an agreement. Oh, research agreement. We have much to learn from one another. Form a research agreement with the Empire. Both empires gain a bonus when researching technologies discovered by the other. We can learn one of these and share a lot of that. I mean, no thank you. Even we have our limits. Sometimes children have to tread their own path.
Engaged.
That's out here. Yep, that's going to be gone in Hidamar. Excellent. And we're coming right back to intercept transport fleet number 37. Awesome. Debris is now analyzed. We shall come on over and research there for ignorance is bliss. And we are currently retrofitted, right? No, upgrading ships 29%. I guess we'll let this go because otherwise we're just going to need to continue to come back over and over and over again, right? So we've taken this here. Strike Force Origin of Christmas Past is fighting. I mean, this is beautiful. Strike Force Enfield is still being refit. We've got Human Justice cleaving its way through back to Krenis. I mean, if they want to take Idria, that's totally fine. but at least we've wiped out whatever stations that they've got. In for COD, I mean, they still control that for some reason. We'll have to take care of that. Moving. And that's down.
Debris cancel agenda ready.
All right, excellent. Strong on our own. We go to infinite opportunities. Fleet combat stats. Debris is analyzed. And they're moving to the next one. Excellent. So with all of these alloys, I mean, we're using it right now to kind of bolster our fleets. That's only 363. That's pretty easy. 63%. Non-aggression pact between the Jehetma Dominion and the Galactic Athalan Directorate. That's totally fine. I'm seeing people come on through. Curious what's happening in this system of Cranice, because I'm assuming the fleet is going at it. There should be aggressive, right? Is it this one? They're not moving. Human Justice. Army strength is an estimate of the combined combat strength of all armies. What in the world? Are they targeting us? What in the world? Can you... I'm so confused. Here, go here. There you go. Yeah, take care of that. that was a little odd. There we go. So Enfield has been upgraded. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So let's go ahead and pull that back. They're going to continue their push. So we'll kind of come like that. There it is. And all the way out to Tibor. And then back to Zargon. That's going to be the path. And then I guess out to Gemor. Okay, great. So you got your objectives.
Hostile station engaged.
That's probably out in Mirach. That's excellent.
Debris analyzed.
Excellent. And we're just continuing to make leaps and bounds in our technology research. We don't have the research labs, but we've got a lot of death and destruction. So research projects, research projects. So this is how we had... I'm curious where we are. I think it was under... Was it situation log victory? So we were at 8. Now we're at 7. That's awesome. I'm guessing the Daybax Alliance is way down here. Okay, great. All right, I like this strategy. Good job, Twibbles. I think you did a fantastic job putting this plan together. My God, I bet they feel really silly for bullying people now. Let that be a message to bullies everywhere. Stand up to them. They ain't got crap to back it up.
Analyzed.
Awesome. Look at this. It's just flowing in. This is like... You know what? With the military autocracy, we were xenophiles, all of that, and we kind of fought our own inner nature, and now we're embracing it. I'm curious how the factions approve of this course. So we head over here and we look at our factions. Ooh, it's actually, their approval is maybe a little bit lower. That's unfortunate. Well, you know, maybe it'll change when we continue to, once this concludes and we take down the war. It's just over and it's all ours. So we just want to make sure that we see our little symbol here. Galactic market is now established. Ah, there we go. The dubious Zeniths of the Raxtalok Mandate have established a marketplace for the trade of alien goods. While we are naturally loath to take part in the exchange, the option is available to us. So we go to the market. The market leader is currently Raxtalok Mandate. Okay. I'm not too sure how that works. If people are buying from us, perhaps, is how that might work. Who knows? We're getting 210. Oh my God, we got a lot of minerals. We have a lot of minerals. That's quite surprising, actually. I don't know if we can actually even build more districts because we're kind of capped out here. That's very impressive. What about never give up? Do we have any blockers to clear? None. And here we have one with a toxic kelp. Definitely want to do that. There we go. Keep that rolling. Bling bling. Nothing to clear here. Can we even build? We can build. Can build.
Under attack.
Let's go with our city districts. And spaceports under attack is probably us doing the attacking. So now that we have this system, we're coming down to Furcod. And we'll clear out the right side here. So just sweep on through, avoid crossing into other territory. Although, I don't know if anyone owns this. We need a science ship to explore a system we have no intel on. Oh, okay, that's fine. We have one that's currently dissecting alien remains. Debris analyzed in Idria, excellent.
Spaceport under attack.
Hold. Come back to Tiastador. Encounter in Deneb. We have made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Deneb system. For now, we've codenamed them Delta Bogies. Why are they in our capital? Until we can find out more about them, if they possess a language, we should decipher it so we can assess how much of a threat they pose. Wait a minute, they're in Deneb? Oh, they're Kuvarians. What in the world? Look at this. They're totally Kuvarians. I guess, sure. We can take anyone who is working on the Daybax Alliance and just say, you are now working here, because you won't have a job. Very soon, you won't have a job gathering intel on the Daybax Alliance. Anything that we take over helps the Kuvarians.
Station engaged.
This is so good. So good. Let it roll. So with Cranice, maybe we help out, take Jamor, and then come on back with a Human Justice. Commercial Pact Invitation, Jehetma Alliance. Oh, and the Athalan Directorate, that's fine.
Spaceport under attack. Hostile station engaged.
That's fine. Hostile station, I like the sound of that. So while that's all going on, I think it's kind of on auto in a way. So we can shut that down at some point. We should continue to push Delta Bogey's Alien Menace. So those are the ones, huh? I don't like this. I don't know why they're in our space, and they definitely do not look... Are they really Kuvarians, though? We are investigating. I mean, sure. Let's go to Tiramore and maybe build out our system even more. So maybe we work on our new glass cannon ship design, right? So for defensive platforms, we've got the glass cannon one. Right now we've got medium improved deflectors. That's... Oh, did we improve that already? Oh my god, we're ahead of the game. We got crystal infused plating though. Look at this. That's our new technology. My god. Out here, coil guns, I mean, that's fine. React regenerative hull tissue. I mean, that seems a little much, but 1 and 1, maybe. We've got plus 52. We bring that down. No, it's gotta be. It's gotta be. So we're just gonna save like this. Yep. Excellent. And now, we're gonna do a full retrofit. 120 alloy. That's nothing. And we'll hold. Excellent.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And hostile fleet neutralized.
Ships upgraded.
Resolution passed for buzzword standardization. Haha, this is ours now, has been fully upgraded. That's excellent. Well, what's cool is we can do that to Tazri as well, no problem. Just like that. No, like I said, no problem. Just do it up. They're already at the place of upgrade. Governing ethics shift in the Galactic Athalan Directorate. Following a long period of growing support for the Red Legion, the Galactic Athalan Directorate has finally embraced the faction, adopting their core values and policies. As a result of bringing this faction into their government, they have become more outwardly militaristic. I mean, we're already seeing it. They tried to send a fleet in and we just sort of let them be, let them sit. Fleet combat stats, keep it rolling. There's our science vessel. Since they're kind of moving around working on everything, we'll say research, 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 and research, like that. There we go. Because then they're kind of on the path where they can maybe survey this little pocket out here. Yeah. I wonder why they didn't go out there. Tazri got the upgrade. Aha. First contact. Long-range scanners have picked up readings in the Deneb system that could best be described as giant heat blobs. It is worth investigating. It definitely is. I'm assuming they're going to be some kind of technological advance. We got Tibor. Oh, look at this. We're bringing it all in.
Engaged.
What's going to be nice is when we want to end the war, we can say, you know what? How about we just settle with the status quo? Whatever we control, we keep. Whatever you control, which is nothing, you get to keep. Hopefully they'll capitulate and agree with our terms. Bao Bao the Dumpling got the charismatic trait. Oh, he's very, very charismatic. Everybody loves a good Bao, especially with a nice thin wrapper. We've got Chigris. I'm actually going to come on over here, then back to Kranis. All right, off we go. So we're going fastest.
Research complete.
Aha, we're getting so close to another Ascension perk. Overwhelming Force, ship fire rate plus 10%. I like the sound of that. That's very helpful to us. And then we're just one away. We finished the gravitic sensors and listening posts. I assume those are upgrades to our Starhold. Mining drone laser, UV laser, chemical plants. We're going nice purple lasers, yeah? Oh, wait a minute. Are we already on something? Disruptor, destroyer, tile blocker. Oh, okay. That's perfect. That's great. And first contact event pending. The spaceborne life forms, which the Human Head of Society research has come to refer to as Tianki. Oh! Didn't the sea shanty mention the Tianki somewhere? I don't remember what they said, but this is interesting. Are docile creatures. Oh, okay, so maybe we don't shoot them out of the sky. Capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace, they roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It's highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack. Even when provoked, they can safely be ignored. Okay, I'm glad I didn't blast them out of the sky. I almost did. Frequency tuning plus 10%.
An alien empire has established communications.
Okay. First contact finished. Okay, the Tianki. All right, great. Well, I guess they're not going to attack us. I don't know how I feel about having the Tianki space whale out here. Space whale bull and hatchling. Wow. So they're a natural phenomenon, I guess? I don't know. It feels kind of weird.
Engaged.
You're already clearing this out. My God. We finished plasteel armor. Ooh, look at this. Exploit resources. Living metal. We have a few places here. We want to do this, yeah? Oh, interesting. So we're actually in the process. Hang on. So we're still doing destroyers. This is just added. Oh, okay. Whenever we finish up to 3. Okay. So we're getting new options, but we're not able to change to them yet.
Spaceport under attack.
So we cleared almost everything. We're making good progress.
Station engaged. Research complete.
Excellent. Hold. Disruptors. Now we can choose. So we've got improved reactor booster. We don't really need more power at the moment. Stratospheric ionization elements. So I'm wondering, I bet the thing to do, even though we've got buildings, even if we max out on our capital, which looks like we've got migrating populations, even if we do all that, we can probably remove some buildings and replace them. And that's kind of what these things are helping us for. FTL inhibition. I mean, that could be very useful on fortresses, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Just stop people from moving through a certain sector and be forced to engage. All right, Chigris is ours. So we've almost taken every single one of the Daybax Alliance systems. I think the only ones that remain are like Haban. And this bottom corner out here. Yunaria is not... Oh, it's not theirs? Oh, okay, my bad. I didn't mean to... Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to actually, take something that isn't the jerk's former territory. Hold here, and we're gonna come on down to assist. Clearing on through. How's our research going? No orders. Oh, no. Ignorance is bliss. Oh, you know what? Maybe all of the debris has expired, so we didn't get to it in time. This one is still there. We'll try to get to it. I don't know if we'll have the time for it. Senate is in session. We're already in on the Guardian Angels Act, so we already chose. Let's hold. Go a little higher here so we can see a little more easily. Declare a rivalry. Oh, let us end this charade. Sure, I mean, there was no charade. You're already ready to attack us, so, I mean, that's fine. We basically killed off your ally, or are in the process of doing so. Yep, good luck with that, guy. Almost there, bunnies. We're almost there. Oh, I'm so excited about this. We can just get rid of these guys. It kind of feels... I was going to say it feels like Arjun is out there and he's smiling. But, you know, I don't think he's smiling because his ghost of Arjun's Christmas past is still engaged in mortal combat. So he's none too happy about how he has been treated. And I have to say, I fully support the endeavor to wipe all of the bullies off the face of the galaxy. This is a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's almost peaceful and meditative, yeah? I feel like the anteaters are embracing their true ways. Ooh, destroyer. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. So I want to exploit the living metal. I don't know what that's going to get us, but sounds amazing. So one thing that is really, really exciting, I realize we went over time, but let's at least get all of this, and then we'll be able to get into some fancy overhauls of all of our fleet, yeah? So far we've taken absolutely everything except Haban. So let's give the honor to Arjun. All other fleets will converge on Kranis. Every other fleet, although we will pass through Pokran so we can wipe those guys out. And hold.
Station engaged.
Yep, that's perfect. Declare rivalry. The Sin Kingdom, they don't like us. Okay, complete. Who are they? Oh, they're on the other side of the galaxy. I mean, that's like the internet. They're on the internet so they can say whatever they want. So, all right. Energy, siphon, naval capacity, we're probably okay. They're bioreactors. Let's go ahead and clear more spaces, more blockers. So we want to see everything start to converge on Kranis, and then Arjun is going to start the long, almost like a pilgrimage to Haban, where we shall clear it. And then we shall end this and wrap things up. This feels very, very good. So we're on the fastest speed. Look at this, all of our might coming together. And actually, while we're here, we might as well do any sort of fleet upgrades that we need to. So we'll kind of do the same. And that's it. Hold. And we shall follow our ghost buddy out there. This is our raise a glass moment to them. This is quite the day. And I'm curious what's going to happen when we end this war. If the Daybax Alliance will just cease to exist. Powell, the Principled, got the focus of the greater good. Ooh, that sounds so phenomenal. Blessed Human State has declared war on the Galactic Cathalan Directorate. Good for them. Good for them. Maybe we can actually join forces one day.
Ships upgraded.
Awesome. Keep it up, guys. We have hit our cap on influence. I mean, we used it all to make claims, and this is the result. There he is. There he is. Come on, guy. You got this. You got this. I believe in you. Resolution passed. All right.
Research complete.
This is it.
Ships upgraded.
This is Arjun. I'm going to slow this down.
Station engaged.
This is Arjun. This is his spirit. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. So we got physics research. So before we wrap this up, we just got to choose something new, right? We'll go UV lasers. We've got fleet upgraded. We've got all this. We've got so many resources now. Last thing that we got to do, very, very last thing that we have to do is go over to the Daybax Alliance and say, we'd like to end the war. Because no way do we want to continue killing needlessly. The only thing that we need to do is, well, wipe you off the face of the galaxy, right? So let's open diplomatic channels. You must be destroyed to the last human. Oh, is that the case? Okay. Let's sue for peace. It looks like we are winning. Let's settle the status quo. Consider this a ceasefire. We have not given up on our mission to eradicate the humans. We will accept this for now. Okay, so how does this work? Let's play it out. Normal speed. You ready?
Transmission.
Defensive Pact invitation. We would not want to drag your empire into a conflict, but it's clear we would benefit from joining together against possible threats. You know what? Sure. The war has ended with a status quo. Attacker systems Crenice. Wait, we got Crenice? Is that it? Is that right? Why did we get Crenice? Oh, did we not? Okay, screw that. Hang on. Diplomacy. We cannot declare war until for 10 years. Oh, that's a bummer. I guess we can only really keep things that we've claimed. So when I really claimed one of the systems out there, it actually burned a ton of influence and it didn't leave us enough influence to claim more things. So I've kind of loaded an autosave back a little bit, come over to our claims right here and distributed all of our remaining claims out as far as possible. You can see we claim all of this. We're going to need a little bit for all of this. So that means we just kind of exist out here, and we are soon at some point going to be able to expand our influence even further, even though it's very, very low in gain, and then eventually take all of this. But right now our claims are a bit divided. We're going to want to make sure that we're just sort of, maybe we'll take the time to merge our fleets back together into one mega fleet and like get our upgrades in using alloys and things like that. And we'll just bide our time until we have enough to claim everything. And then we're going to wipe out the Daybacks Alliance. So I think that's how we got to do it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. That was a bit of vengeance for Arjun the arthropod. It was, there were some misunderstandings of how the war claim system works, but at least we are on the right path now. And it's going to take us a while to build up enough influence, I think, to take all of these systems, or at least shrink down what the Daybacks Alliance controls. But right now they can't really do very much at all. In a way, we can farm them for research points, because every time they produce a new ship, we just go in, trash it, and then study the remains. So I don't know how this is going to work, but I feel like that's the path that Twibbles the Troll has set us on. So if you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to like, share, or comment down below. It helps us a whole bunch. I had a total blast. I hope you did as well. And I can't wait to get into the next one with you. Signing off from the Commonwealth of Totally Human.